Okay, so I've never reviewed any Spielberg. So here's me. No, I'm only kidding. Here we go. Duel. So Duel is a 1971 TV movie. Pretty sure this is the first TV movie I've covered on the LSJ's late movie reviews. So yeah, it is directed by, of course, Steven Spielberg, and it is written by Richard Matheson. Yes, the I Am Legend guy. It's based off his short story, and he wrote the screenplay too. And it stars Dennis Weaver. So what is Duel about? Well, it's a very simple story. This kind of everyman, played by Dennis Weaver, is just going on a normal drive. He's got some meeting to go to. He might lose an account for something. So he passes a truck that's in his way, and then this truck just starts messing with him. Messing with him and messing with him until it starts being not just some kind of trolling, but also just like really deadly. Like this truck driver is trying to mess Dennis Weaver up. And I love this movie. This was such a freaking thrill ride. I haven't seen this in over 20 years. The reason I watched it is my wife's never seen it. So that's a pretty good excuse to put a film on. And it was just wonderful. A lot of movies, when they do fast moving vehicles, they want to show you how cool speed is and how charged up and energetic going fast on a vehicle is. This movie, Duel, it captures just how terrifying these high speeds can be when it's life and death. Because Dennis Weaver plays this like ordinary, normal dude really well. There's a scene where he like crashes into a fence and goes into this diner, and he's visibly shaken. Like he sees the truck just parking there, and he doesn't want to get out of the diner and go back in the car. He wants to know which person in the diner is maybe driving the truck. Because the truck's like right there waiting, just messing with him, just toying with him. And I like the fact that you never even see the driver. So the driver's pretty much unseen except for maybe an arm here or there and maybe his boots or something, but you don't get to see his face or anything like that. Now you see the actor who plays the driver's face in the diner scene. Then he leaves and he gets into a different vehicle, but I'm glad they actually put him on camera because he does a great job. And just the tension of this is just fantastic. It's a thrill ride. It's edge of your seat stuff. You want to know how this ordinary dude in a shitty car can possibly outrun, and just get away from this like fast speeding freaking truck. And another incredible thing is this is a TV movie, and it was so good that when they did the theatrical release, they added scenes to this movie. So I found out what these scenes were. One's the train scene, where there's a train going by and Dennis Weaver's like waiting for the train to go by, and then the truck starts trying to push him towards the thing. There's a conversation he has with his wife as well, which is also added later, but they kind of added to the movie, but they didn't add a significant portion to the runtime, so it's still about an hour and a half. The scenes kind of add a bit more depth and just that little bit more tension, because that train scene is freaking phenomenal. This is scary shit. Imagine a fast speeding truck just fucking with you on a deserted highway, and you don't know what to do. There's no one to call. No one's really going to believe you. Every time you try to do something proactive, this truck just shuts it down. I just loved it from start to finish, and it holds up. It's a fantastic film. If you haven't seen Duel by Spielberg, you got to do it. It's a 9 out of 10. I love this movie. Man, it is terrifying. Just the things this truck does is just monstrous. It is awesome, and you should definitely see it. Man, it's so well directed. There's interesting camera shots. There's this, like the way he shoots the film to show the truck, just the speed it's going and just how it kind of barrels down a hill and things like that is incredible. I think my only nitpick is I've had radiator trouble when I'm driving. It doesn't start again after it's happened. But I'll let it go, who cares? Yeah, Duel is freaking awesome. And you should watch it. And if you've already seen it, watch it again. It's fantastic.